Hello viewers, and welcome back to Mr. J's Big Book of Movies, where my quest is to find the best movies into land to put into my Big Book of Movies. What does it take to get into the Big Book of Movies? That's what we do here every weekend to find out. It is Monster Movie Month 2019, and today is the last Monster Movie Month movie for this season. I'm very excited about it. I thought we'd go out with a bang with Lake Placid. Lake Placid was released July 16th, 1999, with a runtime of 1 hour and 22 minutes. It was directed by Steve Miner. IMDb states that 3 people attempt to stop a gigantic crocodile who is terrorizing residents in Black Lake, Maine. Why is it called Lake Placid then? And I thought Lake Placid was in New York. But this movie does take place in Maine. Starting at the top in the rewatch factor, I give Lake Placid the score of a 3. I feel it's a funny movie to have on in the background. You can pretty much listen to it. You don't even have to watch it. Unless you want to see that lady get thrown out of boats 8 times during the movie, which is very funny. That's probably the most entertaining part of it. And, of course, Betty White. I don't know anything bad Betty White has ever done. Old lady Betty White. I don't know about young actor Betty White. I'm talking about old lady Betty White. She's hilarious. When it comes to the storyline, I actually give Lake Placid the score of a 1. They really tried to science it up, but it made no sense at all. And they should have kept to the fact that it was a prehistoric crocodile living in the lake as opposed to it migrated. I think they should have went that direction. And science and monster movies don't really mix, which is why Jurassic Park isn't a monster movie. That's a thriller, you know? When it comes to characters, I give characters a score of a 1. I don't know anybody's name. Everyone pretty much was wooden, even Mad-Eye Moody. He's in the movie. I don't remember his name. Nobody changed from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie. I feel everyone stayed the exact same. And they tried to have an open ending for Jurassic Park. Lake Placid 2. When it comes to appearance, the CGI was pretty good. I'll give it a 3. It wasn't that bad looking. I really don't have anything else to say on appearance except it was nice and average. Finally, we have enjoyment. When it comes to enjoyment, I gave Lake Placid the score of a 1. There was no enjoyment. It was funny. It was funny at times. But this is a very unenjoyable movie. It was a very corny movie. It was a very dumb movie. It was a very not fun movie. Didn't need to happen. And if they did make it happen, they could have done something very, very, very different. You know, black people help in your movie. They really do. So with all that being said, we have the rewatch factor being a 3, storyline being a 1, characters being a 1, appearance being a 3, and enjoyment being a 1. That is a total score of a 6, 7, 8, 9. That 9 equals D. Looks like we struck out a lot with Monster Movie Month 2019. But will that D get itself into the Big Book of Movies? Fuck no. This was a very, very dumb movie. It had a kind of cool premise. You could have Jurassic Parked it and make it an ancient animal, but you made it migrate, which was pretty stupid. I didn't like that part. Well, I hope you enjoyed Monster Movie Month 2019. Next week, Season 3 is going to continue. You can be part of the show. Contact me. Give me some suggestions for movies. Let me know in the comments. I want to give a shout out to my Red Carpet Runners at Club 99. Thank you for supporting the show. You too can help support the show. Patreon.com/I4MrJ. Catch you guys next week. Hope you enjoyed Monster Movie Month 2019. Peace!